All right. Well, good evening, everybody. It's Saturday night and it's a training night. And I have the privilege of welcoming you all to the call. Let's see. I'm going to turn down that good music. You all know that song. It's called Can't Stop the Feeling. And that's exactly how so many of us are feeling about the progress that we're making on our own health fronts. And we're going to be sharing about that tonight. I'd like to introduce you to our fearless leader and mentor, the woman who has guided me step by step through my journey with this fantastic tool, this device that we're excited to share with you tonight. She comes from Las Vegas. She is a stockist, meaning that she is holds a warehouse where she has inventory that shares out with the world. But we're so grateful to have her leadership, Miss Eileen Lee.
Wow, I thank you so much for this opportunity. I would like to say good evening to everyone. It is our Saturday training today, and so we would like to share with you some knowledge and updates. Okay, I am more privileged and thankful that Remy is here with me because sorry, because she can talk to you about the product, and then after that we can tell you about some new users orientation or something for you to start using it, and then how to invite and how to uh, prospect. Okay, so can I just say a little prayer? Okay.
Please.
Abba Father, we are so blessed to come to you together tonight. And we pray, oh Lord God, that you will just give us the open eyes of understanding, knowledge, and wisdom. And we thank you that we are to be able to assimilate or acquire new wisdom so that we can do the business properly. Thank you for this time, and thank you so much for the help and assistance of Miss Remy, of Miss PJ, Miss Ali, and everyone present. We just bless them. Thank you so much. We give you all the glory, the honor, and thanksgiving. In the mighty name of Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Okay,
Thank
take it
you.
away, Miss Remy.
Woo! Thank you so much for leading us off with prayer. I think it's such a powerful act to set an intention for the time we spend together. And the work that we do, we know goes beyond the things that we do on this earth. I call it a kind of our spiritual path of really serving each other, serving humanity. And this is the reason why I'm here. My name is Remy Martin. I'm calling tonight from Orondo, Washington, from my orchard home here in the central part of the Pacific Northwest in the United States. I'm very privileged this evening to be launching what we call the product presentation of the Iteracare wand. If you are here this evening because someone invited you, I can promise you in the next 30 minutes, you're going to be thanking them for caring enough to share this information with you. I call it game changing. This is the stuff that's not being talked about. And it's a shame. We need to share information that we have about science and technology and how it's impacting our globe. I'm tonight going to be sharing some personal information or stories about my life and how and why I'm here this evening. So again, thank you for being here, everybody. This will be a quick under 30-minute overview of what your friend has kindly shared with you. So I'm going to pop open my screen and away we go. And after this presentation, you're going to be very delighted to hear about you will be delighted to hear from others who have been blessed as well. So welcome everyone to the introduction of the Iteracare wand. I'm going to move this over so that you can see. Here we are. And let's see, maybe Renee, I'll have you spotlight my video so we have that up top. Anyway, so here we go. This is the reason why you came. Someone shared with you the Iteracare wand, and what you're seeing before you are 3 different models. Many of you have the one in the center. We call it the red hot chili pepper or our magic wand. And we are so blessed to have a device that we can bring right into our homes. The one to the right is one of our newest versions. This Premium Plus has 3 times the power of the Classic. And for those who have shorter time, want to get even more intensity in their process and their treatments with themselves, this is a beautiful device to have. And of course, those who are in a commercial setting, working in a clinical setting where they're working with a lot of different clients, then we have this Pro. So I'm going to tell you the details behind it, the science and technology, and why I'm here this evening. I call it the world's most powerful terahertz frequency therapy device today on the market. You're going to be seeing more and more devices that talk about terahertz, but this one you could have right in your own hands. All right. I call it where self-care is the new healthcare, where we can now take into our own hands our destiny as far as our health, if we're willing to lean into things that are new and to do the study. And that's why we're here this evening. I'll share my story, introduce terahertz technology and other types of technology, share a few testimonials. For those of you who are new users or you're going to become one, do know that the person who invited you can give you some instructions. We have videos that can walk you through the initial use of this device, and we look forward to having new user orientations very shortly. Lastly, there's a fantastic referral program which happens organically. When you begin to see the healing that you're taking into control with your own hands, you cannot help but share a good thing. And so you will want to ask the person who invited you, what is this referral program? It's very easy to learn about, and we'll walk you through that. Before we get into the details, please know that I am not a health professional, and I'm not an expert of any sense, but I am simply someone who has been blessed by this device. This is not a medical device. All right. This is a household electrical appliance. It is clearly safe to use, whether on a pet or a child or elderly or on ourselves. It emits no harmful radiation. You're going to learn about what is harmful and what's not tonight. We call it the Iteracare blower. All right. And so just know that tonight is about talking science and technology and how people are using this information to bless themselves. And if you have any health concerns or issues, you want to seek advice from a healthcare professional. All right. So with that said, everybody, welcome to my world. I'm sharing with you some pictures of my life here off to the left. This is my husband, Vince. He and I met in Hawaii 34 years ago. And Vince and I were blessed with an in vitro fertilization baby. You see my son, our son, Koali'i here. And we moved to Las Vegas and then on to the Pacific Northwest. We had a beautiful life together. And 8 years ago, my husband was struck with what we call a catastrophic stroke. And you know that stroke victims or those who are recovering, there's so many varied levels of recovery or restoration that needs to happen. Well, Vince did recover from his first stroke, but then ended up having another one that was massive, and it took out his speech center in his brain, causing him to have aphasia. Aphasia is the medical term for someone who cannot communicate any longer verbally. He was completely cognitive of what was happening and had a beautiful spirit, but again, just was not able to utter any words for 8 years. He was also paralyzed on the right side and was, basically disabled in a wheelchair. And yet we had such quality of life. Oh, back in, let's see, November, December of 2021, my friend Henry George contacted me and he said, Raimi, I just witnessed my pastor who just had a stroke be able to recover so quickly because of a device he's using. It's called terahertz technology. And he said, I'm so blown away at my pastor's ability to stand up, shake my hand, hold a cup of coffee, and do things that he couldn't when he had the onset of the stroke. So, of course, I said, whatever it is, I don't care how much it is, get me one as fast as you can. And so that was my introduction to the Iteracare device. I brought it into my home and immediately began to use it, charging our water. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that, but I'd like you to hear the beautiful end story of our use of the Iteracare wand. Here is Vince speaking for the first time. One morning I woke up and he said, "Good morning." So here we go. It's a short 30-second clip. Good morning.
Morning.
Really funny.
Hi, Vince. Can you tell me hello?
Oh,
Can you say my name? Rainy.
and
Can you say Koa?
Koa.
Yes, indeed, everybody. We were blessed with the Iteracare wand. And as you saw in the video, 4 months later, Vince began to utter words as you heard him. I'm so thankful that I captured the first times he said our names. And keep in mind, again, when you can't hear your loved one's voice for many, many years, it like rocks your world, right? Well, he began to be lighter and brighter. And I travel a lot and I always invite him. And this trip to Las Vegas, he said yes. And he traveled on a plane to a big gala party that I had. And it was such a beautiful event. And I just can't tell you, after all the other types of therapy that I tried over the years to help heal my husband, there was nothing that caused him to speak again. And so I feel so privileged tonight to be able to share with you. And obviously, our conviction. Good morning. Our conviction is so powerful, right? Having experienced this. But secondly, my son, now 21 years old, is leaning in and saying, "Wow, Mom, what is this all about?" I took him to Las Vegas to meet Miss Eileen Lee, where she did a muscle testing demonstration. Please take a listen to this.
This is wow, strong. Okay, raise your yeah, and then okay, again, okay. Hello. I want to water. Like this. Where you go? Oh, you already bought. Okay, stop.
Oh, wow.
Oh, holding your cell phone,
Oh.
which is very Jason. Go ahead. What? Ten. But blowing you with a blower, restoring the energy. That, this one is anti-radiation. Blowing into the water and you have the anti-radiation in you.
Oh.
Okay? Then. Wow.
Wow, everybody, that is constantly the reaction that I have every time I watch that video and the other video I shared with you tonight. I haven't released these videos over a year now, and I realize that I need to tell my story, and I want to encourage you, if you know anyone who is suffering from any type of stroke or aphasia, there is hope. I witnessed it in my own family. So why is this happening? What is this device doing? And as you may have heard, all right, today more than ever before, you're hearing about energy and how we as human beings are basically energetic beings. And the cells, the atoms, the waves and particles, as it boils all down, it's invisible, right? It's intangible. And we can make an impact on our energetic field with this frequency device. All right. So you're going to be learning that energy, if it's made up of energy, it is vibrating. And if anything is vibrating, if you can get a matching or a resonant vibration, you can impact results. All right. So we're going to be speaking about the term resonance often tonight and be able to share what Nikola Tesla was talking about way back when he was alive and thriving. He says, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And that's exactly what we're witnessing today as we learn about this terahertz frequency. Even Albert Einstein says the future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. So he recognized this way back when, and now we are living into it, and we have this in the palms of our hands. You see countless books out there, different studies, courses that you can learn about energy healing. And keep in mind, right, with energy healing, it's not necessarily the devices that are healing you. It's allowing your body to heal itself. That's a big distinction. All right. So frequency therapy devices like these energy mats and various types of contraptions out there are available, but not necessarily accessible to everyone. And today I'm pleased to tell you that we have something that you can bring into your own homes and you can be benefiting from what you're going to be learning, PEMFs, a pulse electromagnetic field. This, at NASA back in 2003 with Thomas Goodwin, they discovered that there are certain frequencies that help cells heal and regenerate themselves and to recover and repair. All right, so if we can learn what those frequencies are and use them on our own selves, we have the ability to regenerate, to recover, just like for Vince. Guys, this is called neuroplasticity. When you can burn new pathways in the brain, that is why Vince became able to utter words again, because it created those pathways. Again, we have that ability if we are using resonant frequencies. Okay, so you can do your own research. I want you to write this down or take a snapshot. Dr. Anthony Holland, go and look up this TED Talk. He speaks about how there are various frequencies that can actually shatter cancer cells. All right. And I love this video because he has nothing to do with our device. He's purely speaking about resonant frequencies, all right, and devices that can assist you. So let me break down the science or the technology in layman's terms, all right? The terahertz frequency is between electronic frequency and photonics, all right? Or what, or maybe better yet, you've heard of microwave and you've heard of infrared, right? Well, terahertz fits right into the middle of that. And it is extremely fast. All right. And then you can go and look at the 0.1 to 10 terahertz and all the technical numbers. If you're really into numbers, you can learn more about it. But the point is, fast frequencies means that it can go through paper, clothing, glass, um, blankets, it can get right to the bones. This is where this is so powerful. Guys, terahertz technology, you already been using it, believe it or not, every time you went through the airport and you went through TSA and you put your hands up. Well, that is the use of terahertz technology. All right. We use it to see if you have any weapons on your person, right? But it is safe. Otherwise, we wouldn't be going through TSA, right? Every time we travel. When you go through an MRI, the same technology, terahertz technology, is used to scan your body. So for biomedical reasons, they're using terahertz. Communication, like your 5G communication, those are also a form of terahertz technology. All right, listen to this. In the year 2004, the US government named terahertz technology as one of the top 10 technologies that will change the future of the world. All right. This is why it's game changing. And tonight, it's not an accident that you're sitting in this room hearing about this information. You will come to see more things popping up in your world regarding terahertz. And you're going to be, oh my goodness, I know what that is and how I can use it for my benefit, for my family and myself. terahertz, notice, is a safe non-ionizing frequency. All right. What is non-ionizing? Simply means that it doesn't rob your system of electrons. There are ionizing types of frequencies that are harmful to your body, but not in the terahertz realm. All right. This is why American scientists call it the wave of life. The Japanese scientists, they call it the light of life. And then the Chinese, they call the terahertz God's wave band. All right. So if this is permeating the entire globe, and the conclusions are that this terahertz can cut through all of these surfaces, the matter, and get to the core of things, you know we are onto something powerful. There are countless scientific data, reports that you can get your hands on. Please lean into this if you would like more details, all right? I'm not going to go into great detail, but I just wanted to flash this to you. We have documentation from journals in physics, in quantum physics, biomedical fields, from the government all across the globe, talking about the benefits of terahertz technology. Now, we're very thankful for this professor, Yang Wenjun. He is from China, and the brilliant mind behind this device that you see pictured here. When he first invented this in 2014, he was the pioneer that harnessed this information and put it into a form that could benefit the layperson. After 8 years of diligent research, all right, he was then appointed as a think tank, a member by the Chinese Academy of Management Science, for his professionalism and being an authority in this industry. Now, like anything else, I included these pictures because I wanted you to see the evolution of this product and how it started as a $412,000 product to a $19,800 in the year 2017 and all the way to the year 2024. Very happy to introduce you to this new 5th generation of the Iteracare device. So exciting that it is constantly improving, and results that people are having around the world. We're in 80 countries. I'm sure our products go beyond those 80 countries, but it is being marketed. You see many of the common health issues that people are facing. Number one in red is inflammation. And you know when inflammation happens, it's because there's blockage in the body, right? When things are sluggish, there is dis-ease. Everything comes to a halt. We need to get things rolling, right? And circulating and oxygenized, and this device can assist you in many of these areas here. All right. So again, I look forward to you doing your research, talking to the person who introduced you. We have so many videos, testimonies, Facebook pages with people talking about their experience. So please let us know. This 3-in-1 core technology, I'm going to briefly share in layman's terms the terahertz we spoke on, the quantum energy energizes the cells, balances the bodily system, strengthens the body, and produces healing energy. This quantum physics is another part that makes the terahertz unique. And then coupled with the optical quartz technology, this is what makes this device patented with our company. Now, if you saw a knockoff on Amazon, you are not looking at the authentic Iteracare wand. This optical quartz technology amplifies the frequency that is generated by the device. All right. It mimics 1/40th of the sunlight's energy. And so it strengthens your arc field. And that, again, the magic really is in the combination of the technology and science. So just know that when you have this come together, all disease is a lowering of frequency. And when you have a tool like ours, you can raise that frequency simply by exposing yourself to resonance. Okay, the frequency of the terahertz, our wand, is similar to the same frequency of a healthy cell. So when you are wanding or exposed to that, your batteries, the cells in your body are like batteries, are being charged, being activated, and
Every time.
optimized. All right. And so when you can see that happening, those cells that are slow and sluggish are going to be quickened and activated. And those cells that are dead or inactive, the diseased cells are absorbed into the body. We call them exfoliated, if you will. And this is why drinking water before and after a treatment is so important to flush all of that out. This is why people are getting such great results healing themselves through these 5 things, all right? That the Iteracare is basically penetrating, it's heating up the bone marrow, clearing blockages, it's activating, already spoke about that, activating those inactive cells through resonance. It's identifying, it stops the growth of abnormal mutated cells. It's safe to use, 0 radiation, guys, 0 ultraviolet rays, and it's super easy to use, all right? So I'm going to break it down for you very briefly and quickly. Just know that when you're using this wand, it will penetrate 20 to 30 centimeters, reaching the bone marrow. This is at the core. Remember what didn't show it to you yet. Hippocrates says that when you can heat the bones, basically you've got the secret to healing. Oh, here it is. Here's the slide. If there is a way to heat the bones, then all diseases can be treated. The terahertz frequency device here heats and activates right down to the bone. And that is why so many folks are having such great results. Secondly, it activates stem cells in the bone marrow. And that is at the core of new life, new growth. And our bodies are miraculous able to do just that, healing the body. So the benefits of heating the body are countless. We've already mentioned a lot of this, but a lot of people is getting relief from pain that or stiffness that they might be experiencing, and countless other results that they have. Everyone is different, so you almost have to try it to see what I'm talking about when I say cellular oxygenation. How that shows up for you may be different than the next person. All right, so again, activation, revving up those inactive cells and allowing the body to, it says generating 100 million vibrations per second through the exposure to this, to the Iteracare wand. Resonance, oh, I can't wait till you watch the videos about resonance and how this is so important. So lean into this and you're going to be learning more about how things, when they vibrate at the similar rate, you can cause shifts and improvement through vibration. And it's the same thing right now. We're all in a room sharing a vibration and energy, and it's contagious, right? So if we feel it just amongst ourselves, you know that we can feel this in our bodies. Number 3, identification. This stops the growth of abnormal or mutated cells. And that is so powerful if you are battling with unhealthy cells, as all of us are. We want to find a way to neutralize it, right? Safety is important. You could use devices such as these to test yourself to see if there's any radiation. There isn't. All right. So you can, again, we have videos that will demonstrate these safety inspection tests that have been done, countless of them, reports to show you that this is safe to use on your children, on your plants, on your animals, on your elderly parents, and so on. All right. So lots and lots of different test reports, certifications that you can reference later. The company has a product liability insurance as well for peace of mind, if that is something that's important to you. Price covers themselves and you with regard to using this device to help you gain, conquer inflammation. And I think everybody in this room is suffering from some sort of inflammation. And I believe that we now have something that can help ourselves. All right.
Yes.
The user-friendly piece is very key. Each of us, there's an on and off switch, guys. There's even a safety off switch. If it gets to a certain point of heating, it will turn off. All right. So again, user friendly. You will see in a demonstration someone does for you how the Iteracare is benefiting you by eliminating the unhealthy cells, activating those inert cells, increasing your self-healing ability, clearing the meridians and the lymph points, improving microcirculation, regulating your glands, removing, I love this one, removing excess body fluids. Everybody, listen to this. Body moisture, basically water retention, which is majority of the weight we're carrying around. It really helps to remove excess body fluid. I'll show you some pictures in a second. And lastly, it improves blood circulation. All right. So if with those benefits, you can see why with a Curlian Aura camera, notice before the treatment, there was 75% energy alignment. Look at these little bubbles here, the colored bubbles on the chakras of the body before 75% alignment. And then after 15 minutes of exposure to the wand and the terahertz, 92% energy alignment. Do you see how these are all coming into center? Why is this important to you? When your meridian points, your chakras are in alignment, things flow. That's when healing can occur. All right. When you have dissonance and things are disjointed and all over, you are likely to be uncomfortable and not able to be as healing as you'd like, maybe as fast as you'd like. All right. So I hope that helps you to understand. Those that are using this for health reasons are also using it for beautification. I think we could go around the room and everybody could talk about whether it's their skin that has improved, skin tags falling off, or whether their hair color is coming back in or their hair is growing back. We have a lot of different videos and pictures of people having their hair, they're not using blow dryers anymore. They're using the Iteracare wand to blow dry their hair, and they're getting benefits there. All right, so I'm going to wrap up with one of the most powerful parts of utilizing the Iteracare wand, and I've been doing this from day one, and that is charging your water. Get the best quality water you can afford, and then you're going to blow it. All right. And when we charge our water, we're basically changing the molecular structure of the water. So those cells, the molecules line up in a linear fashion. What does that mean? All in a row, meaning that your body can absorb the hydration. Otherwise, water molecules are typically clusters like this. Do you see this first picture here? Water molecules are all stuck together. That's why you can drink a lot of water, but if it's not absorbing into your system, you're really not getting full benefit of it. All right. So getting your water to be charged is one of your key things. Tonight, you're going to be hearing from Auli'i. She just, the year that she had her baby in her womb, she wasn't wanding herself, but she was charging her water. And she will tell you about some of the results that she saw during her pregnancy by drinking charged water. All right. You can, anything that has molecules, basically your food, you can wand as well as your pets, plants, and charge them as well. All right. Do know that an hour of the Iteracare treatment therapy is equal to 40 times a massage benefits, or 20 times of cupping if you're into that, or 10 times acupuncture. All right. So again, this brings a device right into your own hands. There are different precautions you're going to learn about when you get your wand. We'll go over that with you when you get yours, or go to the person that introduces to you and we'll walk you through some of the do's and don'ts. But again, using this safely is key, and we can walk you through that. All right. We're doing it all over the world. In 80 countries are we sharing this Iteracare wand globally. We're very excited that we have the exclusive on this technology and the beautiful lineup of other products. I wish we had more time to tell you about BioLite and our Ion Shield and so many of the other innovative products that are revolutionizing the way that we heal our bodies, ourselves, which is so powerful. We do envision, listen to this, everybody. We envision a Iteracare wand being in every single household someday. Why? because we know the power it is that we're experiencing already. Just like you think years ago, not everybody had a microwave oven. Not everybody had a washing machine. Not everybody had a blow dryer. But today it's a house, these are household items. In the future, terahertz technology will be in the hands of every single person out there. And we hope that you will lean in and get yourself one. Come to our testimony Tuesday night. We get together and share results that we're all experiencing. Thursday nights with our chief training officer, we have a product presentation. And we will constantly, this Saturday night training is available to you as well. So we so appreciate your attention this evening. Thank you so much for listening to me. And we tonight have several others who have prepared a few words about their experience using the wand. So I'm going to introduce you to another mentor of mine who has been walking me through my journey using the Iteracare wand for over a year. I'm so thankful for her technical knowledge and her generous time pouring into me. Please welcome Auli'i Andrade. Is Auli'i here? Where is Miss Auli'i? Oh, I don't. Auntie Irma. Thank you so much, Anna. Okay. Okay, I don't see Auli'i here. When she comes on, we'll definitely pull her in. So here's the thing. I was very, very blessed to share the Iteracare wand with a very dear friend of mine, gosh, I think for 30 years. She has been in the medical field. She's been a nurse herself and is now in the medical beauty industry. She gives a powerful testimony to the results that she's benefited herself and through her husband and her family members and her friends, clients. Please welcome BJ Lang to share a little bit about how she has been enjoying this. Please give her our appreciation. There you are. Hi, BJ.
Hi, thank you. Well, I tell you, I am passionate about this product. The first time I was wanded when Rami introduced that to me, and Eileen wanded myself and my husband. My chronic issues are always my upper neck and back. I was wearing a brace to work to do some procedures that would take 3 hours. After 2 weeks of wanding, the brace went away, and I am great as long as I'm wanding. I also, when I got back from Thailand, got the BioLite. And I tell you, the combination, one doesn't replace the other, but the combination of the two are very powerful. And I think as I've gotten so passionate about these products and my testimony, how it's improved my health and my husband's health, is I realize it's so important that we have our testimonies, that we use the product, we share the product. And I had the experience with Allie to talk to one of the owners of a medical spa last night. It took me a month to get the appointment. This amazing project has been so great for me because it has set my intention. And those daily affirmations are so powerful. And we wanded and used the BioLite on the owner of the Medic Spa. She instantly saw results, felt results, and wants to put it in the spa. And I'm so excited about walking that journey to create a medical spa and a wellness center together that we can come together and create and offer these services to the patients there. She's having an open house in May, and we're going to put some packages together, have the products there and offer some packages. And we haven't fine-tuned it, but it will be something like they can take a classic home with them for $500 and receive so many treatments, like with the Pro and the BioLite. Do the same with the Premium Plus. So they have the ability to take it home for the health of their family. And yeah, it's great. I've years ago did energy work, and I feel like I've come full circle when I was introduced to this Iteracare and could feel that resonance and that energy release. And now doing that with some essential oils and some energy work with kinesiology, it just feels like the full package has come together for me. So it's become a real passion of mine. And I just really love our team and the support of that we have as a team, and the love for each other and for mankind.
Yes, yes, yes. I love, BJ, how you can take something so technical and make it easy to understand. And one of the ways you're having great success is through your wand parties. And so I'd
Yes.
like to have you share with other people, how are you sharing this out through wand parties?
Okay, so that was Ramey's idea. I really didn't even understand what I was getting into, but I realized the value and the support of the wand parties. I like to have a wand party going every month. So I find with this business, like anything else, it's relationship building. You build a relationship, you meet the person where they're at, and see if the wand is appropriate for them and their family, or what products that can help them be, healthier. And in my field, everybody wants to be healthy. I love healthcare. Self-care is the new healthcare. That is a really cute tagline. But by having those wand parties lined up, then I can do a two-step approach. I can reconnect with people that's on my list. I can offer to wand them. I can send them videos, and they can order their wand and they can plug into a wand party. And I basically tell them it's a support for them to learn tips and tricks on how to get the most out of their wand. And also, if there's somebody that's new, that's on the fence about getting a wand, it's a great way to bring somebody in, because what I find is I've told them the story. They come to a wand party and they hear it from somebody else. And when they're hearing the same thing from more than one people, it's just powerful.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So it just helped me keep my momentum going by having a wand party every month and just being able to plug people in. I love that 40-man list because it gives us people to pull from. I also say every day, the people that comes into my contacts that day, I'm going to share with them. So but it stands behind my 40.
Well, when we see our I am affirmations, I really truly believe with all the training that we're doing on the reticular activating system, for those of you who have been following this, when we start putting it out there, we become magnetic to attract opportunities and people of like mind. And so it's interesting, right, how things pop up. BJ, people you may have not thought of to put on your prospect list,
Right.
and being someone that you can talk to. But I did want to have you go through a little bit of the agenda of a wand party. That it's not hard, right? I mean, you have a very simple format that you walk through.
Yes, we do. We basically do a product presentation. We share testimonies. We do the muscle testing to show the power of the wand and the wanded water, and the negative effect that the EMS on our phones have. We have charged water for them. I like to make it a party, so I usually do a charcuterie tray and little tidbits where they can have a bite to eat and enjoy themselves while they're there, visit and share. And then we have all the wands there. I've been bringing the BioLite so people can try the BioLite. I sold a BioLite by having one at the last wand party. And today I wanted somebody, and their mom was there, and I said, Chrissy Perez and her daughter, and I'm like, if I would have known you were coming, I would have brought my BioLite. Your circulation on your legs, you need a BioLite. She said, oh, that's okay. I'll go home and order it. Give me your.
Wonderful. I love that. So
Okay.
I know we're here tonight talking about Iteracare wand, but Miss BJ has been enjoying the BioLite. And for those who don't know about it, you need to hear about her results. Would you please bless us with what's happened to you?
So once I started the wanding, I've also watched my diet, trying to eat healthy and stuff like that, and low carbs, no sugar kind of thing. And so I've lost 20 pounds this last year. And I got my wand the end of April last year. And so, and then when I came back from Thailand and heard about the BioLite, I had to order one. And so after having the BioLite, probably a month, I lost another 10 pounds, and I'm losing inches as well. So as I'm sitting here talking, my feet's on the BioLite. This is my second session tonight. I was almost going to sleep for a minute. It was relaxing me so much.
So if you haven't heard about the BioLite, you want to lean in and learn about it. And what we're doing is trying to figure out, right, how many wands could you refer and sell in order to get enough product redemption points so you can get a free BioLite, right? And if we can get everybody excited about that, you can clearly see where we have kind of a movement going and people are all rallying. And if we're doing wand parties or presentations for them, we can make it duplicatable, right? So keep it simple. And I did want you to also know that BJ uses a blow dryer stand in conjunction. Will you share a little bit of some practical user information?
Okay, so I like to wand twice a day. I take it to bed with me and do it at night when I'm going to bed to help me sleep. And then I get up in the morning and do my shower. I wand the front of myself, and then I use a hair dryer stand because my back is my chronic. And I put it on my neck with a hair dryer stand sitting in this chair for 2 to 5 minutes. Then I'll move it to middle back and then lower back, each like 2 to 5 minutes on each stand. And I tell you, I noticed a difference because I went to Texas for a week and I took my wand, I took my BioLite, but I didn't take my hairdryer stand. So by the time I got back, my neck was hurting and cracking. 2 days of using my hairdryer stand with my wand, it was fine.
Beautiful. So I like to share the practical parts because sometimes, we forget some easy ways. And you don't have to have a blow dryer stand, everybody. I'll use a little box and put a pillow on top and prop my wand there to get the back of my, laying on my side. We just make it happen. Just get the
Right.
treatment and use it yourself, obviously, and you have great results there. So, BJ, thank you so much for sharing with us tonight. I think everybody appreciated hearing about the wand parties and Medi spas. People in the Medi spa business are already into energy, right? They kind of resonate with the
Yes,
whole
they are.
industry
Yeah,
of healing.
that's what Tatiana said. Oh, I believe in quantum. I get this. She was excited. She goes,
Yes.
okay. And I texted her this morning and thanked her for giving us time and saying, I see great things in the future of how we can really be a prosperous year. And she goes, let's go forward with our plan. I'm
Wow.
excited.
I love it.
Yeah. So
Well, congratulations.
thank you. And then
I
today,
had no.
I'm sorry. Today, when I came home, my sister called me and said she's working with a naturopath doctor. And she says she just really feels in her spirit, I need to meet her because she does energy work and kinesiology. And with my energy work and what I have, she really thinks she would be a great potential with her clients. So she goes, I'm going to think about how I'm going to introduce you to and get you together. I'm like, that's awesome.
Oh, attraction in action right there. Well, congratulations on your success. We're very excited for you. Auntie Irma, is Miss Ali'i around?
She's driving. She's coming
Oh,
back from a meeting. She has the baby
okay.
with her. That's
All
probably
right.
why she can't be on the phone. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well,
she's
let me just tell you,
back in.
I'll just share real quick. I led you to believe, about Auli'i being pregnant, and she couldn't wand herself, right? Because you don't wand yourself if you're pregnant. But she drank the water,
Yeah.
and she said her eyes improved.
Perfection. Yeah.
Yeah, her vision,
Mhm.
and her hair and whatnot. And so
Yeah.
there's so many benefits just from drinking water. And that's when I was too tired to wand my husband. That's a reality, right? For caregivers.
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes just giving him the water. I cook my rice in the water, coffee, wanded water.
Yep.
You can have it around the clock. So tonight,
Can I
everybody,
mention
go ahead.
Oh, so I do little bottles of water by our up in our bathroom. So we do our flossing with our teeth, we take our pills, everything and it's great for dental. It improves your dental. So I use it in our water picks to take our pills in our bathroom. So I'm always cleaning. I got a bottle brush and clean the bottles and bring them up and using wanded water in our bathroom. It really is nice.
I
And I
that. I'm learning
spritz it all the time too, because it's a great hydrator. I always have a little spritz bottle wherever I'm at.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, I love that. I love it. Oh my goodness. We could go on and on, everybody. And we, BJ and I feel privileged that we had the floor tonight to share. We look forward to next Saturday night for whoever's going to be sharing. We appreciate your support coming out tonight and having an open heart to learn and just energetically being here to come to our Zoom. So we appreciate that. Is there any final questions before we let you go? Miss Eileen, I see you have a house full there. Good job. Wonderful. Hello, everybody.
No question,
Yes.
Rainy, but it was a beautiful presentation. And BJ, you're so inspiring. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much for your feedback, everybody. You know, um, yes. So it's a new beginning, and we just have to share our personal experience and just be authentic. And here I am, imperfect as we may be. But thank you again. Know that, let's see, Monday night is mentors and mentees are gathering. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, but you came to this meeting, please come back and get with the person who invited you, and we'll update you on the powerful work that's being done with our mindset. It's not just having a business plan or having a fabulous product. It's what you're thinking, right? And what you believe in the thoughts and how you talk to yourself. That's the exciting part. And our team is preparing to really pour into our fellow members and really helping each other build from inside out. Thank you again. Have a beautiful week and a beautiful weekend Sunday tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great job, Remy.
Good
Great
night.
job.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Remy.
Thank you,
Nicely
Ray. That was
done.
exciting, BJ. You're so awesome.
Bye.
We'll see you tomorrow,
Bye.
BJ.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you, BJ. Thank you, Remy.
So welcome.
Ano yun? Si Sunny ba yun?
No.
Hindi.
Siguro wala ako sa community, binaril ko.